I remember once this guy was giving me a really good rogering, and at some point, yeah, I'm bringing that back. Sounds classy, right? Good rogering. It sounds like he courted me or something. He did it. Sounds like I knew his name. And it wasn't Roger. It was Phil, but saying he gave me a good filling doesn't have quite the connotation that I like. So rogering sounds nice. Because that's the thing. Girls, we can't be like, I got fucked. We have to like come up with like euphemisms. My least favorite of which is fooled around. Let's stop saying that. My friend the other day was like, Josh and I, we just fooled around. I'm like, ugh, what did he like, get your nose? Did you guys like get in a tickle fight? Did he pull a quarter out of your vagina at some point? Oh, he did, okay. Well then, that's fooling around. There you have it.
I am like obsessed with talking about sex.
Bye, and that's all I did, because that's all I did. That's all I do. I just lay back and get it.
I've only had really 2 serious boyfriends in my life, and the first one definitely did not say it on his own. He was a blackout drunk with a twin bed, and that second part's not really that important. I just kind of want to paint a picture. He had a twin bed. He was 30 with a twin bed, and I would be like, can you upgrade to a full so I feel like a woman? And that's all it takes, you know? And he was like, no, it's an extra long twin. I was like, ooh, a California twin. Wow, am I Rihanna? Jesus. So he would get blackout drunk all the time. We were long distance. He would get caught making out with girls in bars back home where I was from. My friends would see him. They'd call me, tell me about it. I'd call him the next day and be like, what the fuck? And he was like, I thought it was you. And I was like, aw, like I was flattered. Was she skinny? Like, ugh. So he was the worst. He came to visit me for Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh my God, he's so gonna say I love you. This is the trip. And I got ready. I told all my friends, like, this is it. And it was a great night. Like, we went to this fancy dinner that I paid for, and then we were like in this alley, and like I was rubbing his back as he vomited, and it was just like everything I'd wanted. And he just got really sick and passed out, and I was like, oh my God. Like, he didn't say I love you. I think he may have said I hate you. It's like, it was the worst time. But I was like, wait a second, when he gets blackout drunk, he doesn't remember anything he does or says. So I'll just make last night whatever I want it to be. So this is true. I woke him up the next morning and I was like, hey, do you remember what you said to me last night? He was like, no, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, no, you told me you love me. And he was like, I did? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay. That's it. He started saying it after that. I date raped my boyfriend into loving me. That's what I did. Thank you so much. I took back the night.
I quit flossing recently. My dentist recommended it after I blew him. And so, here's the thing. I have always had big teeth. It's probably the reason.
You love it. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, I love that. That's the thing about being pregnant. Like, if you tell your parents you're pregnant, like, you're pretty much like, Dad, Chris came inside me. Come here. I kept it in. Like, that's... He thinks I'm like, you know, just this, I'm being this version of a girl that he's gonna fall in love with. Like, I'm clean and nice, and I've never done anal. Like, I'm just like this pure, and I have. Not like a ton, but like he asked me if I've done it, and of course I said no. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm a huge butt whore. I'm not gonna like, you have to say, never done it. And I know a lot of people in here are like, no, I would never do it, because I used to be that way, and then I did coke, and no. You are missing out. You should do it, but if you don't want to do it, girls, instead of being like, no, it's gross, I think you should go the other way and like seem super into it. Like, too into it. That's the best. Just be like, yeah, we should. And I think I would love it because I, like, love pooping. So if you say it that way, like, really sell it. I know it's gross, but be like, I love it going out, so I'll probably love it going in. Like, get in there, cowboy. Call him cowboy. Just freak him out. He'll leave you, so you'll never have to do it. I don't know why I'm eager to have sex, because I don't think I'm good at it. I recently had to have phone sex to talk down my Verizon bill, and do what you gotta do, and I'm not good at it. Because you have to like be creative in the moment. It comes out of nowhere, like talk dirty, and I'm like, I have a vagina, just like stating facts. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just laying here. I apologize if it's not your thing, but like, come on, it's like so fun, and like we're all having sex, but we don't really like talk about it. Like we'll be like, oh yeah, I've had sex before. Like we'll admit that, but we won't be like, oh yeah, I've been like, ugh. But that's like what you look like. No one admits that. They're like, no, I look cooler. No, you don't. You're just like, ugh. Like that's just a bunch of like skin like shaking. It's so gross. And you all look like it. We all do. But like, the only thing that like differentiates us is like we put on clothes and we're like, nope, I've never done that. What's going like? As soon as you're not naked, you can be like, no, I don't do that. What are you talking about? I'm a princess. Like that's what's separating us is just clothes. Like you can give like a sloppy blowjob and put on like some jeans and a tank top and be like, I've never sucked a dick in my life. What are you talking about? Nope, not me. And it's like, yes, you have. If you weren't a tank top, male or female, you'd suck some dicks. Like that's just a fact of tank tops, I think. Yeah. Pregnant women are my favorite because you're like, I know you doing it. Like, hey, you got stuffed. You got stuffed. Like you know it. And then you can find out like exactly when she had sex. Like all you have to do is ask like, when are you due, or pretend you care or whatever. And then you just do some light math and you count back 9 months and you're like, July. You were just like, like in July you were getting it.
And into your sweatshops. That's where they are now. Surprisingly, Martha said that prison food wasn't that bad, just, as long as it was clean shaven, so. She loves attention to detail. Is she laughing? I'm terrified of her. No, honestly, Martha Stewart, I'm a huge fan. And my mom is an even bigger fan. My mom has learned everything from Martha Stewart about cooking and cleaning and withholding affection, so it's close to my heart. Sybil's gorgeous. I'm like honored to meet her, and her resume is insane. Like if you look at it, it's just like model, actor, singer, you name it, she's it.
I wish that wasn't true.
I don't know any of these people. Sybil, why am I here? Ugh. Literally, you have like no friends. It's truly so cool to be sharing the stage with these badass women. Sybil Shepherd, Martha Stewart, Margaret Cho. I'm sorry, Dom Herrera. Sorry. I thought that was Dom Herrera. I know, you sleepy potato. Dom, I love you, but how did you have a stroke on both sides of your face? Explain that. I don't get it. Dennis Rodman, what's up? Dennis Rodman. I first met Dennis just earlier tonight when he tried to sell me incense on the sidewalk. I don't want any, okay? Edward Norton is here. Hey, buddy. Ed looks to me like if a marionette became a boy and then that boy became an asshole. Right? He was so hot in Fight Club, right? When he was Brad Pitt. That was nuts. Now let's get to Bruce! Bruce, yes. This is honestly a real, a big personal moment for me to be here roasting my dead cousin's second favorite action star. I know you obviously as the star of every DVD you kind of just find on the street. Obviously, you had an amazing action film career until Jason Statham started balding. I'm just not familiar with action movies. I don't know. I've never seen a single one of your films consensually. Like, it's always what some guy puts on while he's trying to finger me on his roommate's couch. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe I didn't understand The Fifth Element, and it wasn't because I'm a dumb girl, but because it's hard to follow that plot when you're fighting off a roofie and there's a knuckle inside you, you know? Just me? Oh, I loved The Sixth Sense, though. I loved... And the ending, when the guy came in my eye and I didn't have to watch the rest of it, that was great. A lot of people don't know that Bruce is a very talented musician because he isn't. Bruce has also been very active with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is where they make sick kids meet you, so dying doesn't seem so terrible. So cool. Bruce, in all honesty, thank you for having me here. You're really cool. You're so hot, and this is a special night. You really are. It's a special night, obviously. Your daughters must be so proud of their father, Ashton Kutcher. Thank you very much. Good night.
Oh, it's so nice. Thank you. I got it. Sorry. Thank you.
Sean Hayes. Keep it going for the reason Mike Pence says we have hurricanes. You look like the little man on top of a wedding cake that a bakery would refuse to make for you. Will and Grace was really the best you could do. It just...